Let's see who the first freaking moron comes up in Lee Evans live. I'm live, pumpkin. Get your eyes back out of your nappy head. Look at that hair ain't even been brushed this morning.
I know.
No. Put that thing on. Hey. That looks like your hair.
Sis, don't. It's not my color, my hair.
Yeah, but it looks like it all wild looking. Get back. Let's see. Hey, it's Buggy. Hang on, Buggy. I'm going to try to post that link. Is anybody else live? Because I sure. Go over. I got to figure out how to remember how. Les, he called me Lappy. And I guess I go here, there. I ain't done this shit a long time, Buggy. Yeah, that's right. I don't even know. Hell, what I click? I don't know how to get that off there. Art. Art.
Who is that?
I don't know. Do you think you know Artie McFarty?
Who is it?
He's a big old fisherman, just like me.
Sings.
And only he catches fish.
Yeah, sings. Got my water, got my bed. I have to do it.
How do I get that link thing off of there? I don't want. I have a virtual doc call coming in, and it doesn't let me switch to come. Well, there wasn't nobody else live. That's the reason I was bored. Buggy. I don't know how to get that daggone thing off there. It says share your referral link. What the hell? I've never seen that before. See, I'm new to this. More settings. I don't know. General. I don't know. But we just bored out of our school. Where'd you go, Avery Raylin? Don't you be writing on your daddy's car? Don't write on none of it. No. You don't write on daddy's car. He may not like that at all. Oh, Lord, children. 5 people. Art, what you been up to, Tommy? Say, what you been up to, Art? Oh, shoot. Papa's out of smokes. This live won't be long. Oh, let's go get us one. I think I got a few in the truck. But I guarantee you the truck doors are locked and my keys are somewhere else. Look what I fish off of now, homie. A boat for fat people. Buggy, won't you go live so I know what I can at least talk. Where's my keys at? Hanging on the key ring. Yeah. Art, I could see the chat if they're gonna share your referral link with them there. But I don't know how to get that share your referral link thing off of there. We ain't been up long. That was one of them old brown beetles. They're everywhere. I don't know where they come from. Oh, please let there be. Oh, yeah, there's 3 left in that pack. Hallelujah. I ain't got to go to the store right now. Get out of this wet grass with them socks on. I cannot. I can't. I have not got. Yeah, Art, Buggy. We finally got that old force motor running. When I first got it, it wouldn't do 11 mile an hour with me on it by myself. We've tuned around on it, put new fuel tanks, fuel lines, spark plug, quit, Embry. I mean, fuel pump, everything. And I took it out the other night, hammered down on that thing, 16.2 miles an hour. So I'm going to go up and race J-Dog down the Lincoln River. But here's my issue right here, and I'm afraid to. And he hit it hard. I need to bend that back around, but I'm afraid it's going to mess something up. Ron needs to break a piece of metal and go from here to here and pop rivet it in this seam and then take the metal back to here and just float over top of that. Because now the water comes up and comes over when you get up speed. But I guess I need to go that fast. But we got her new Bimini top on it, trolling motors, new batteries, the rebel flag hanging because we ain't skirt. Rod holders, new transducer, fish finder. Buggy, there's so many dummies down here. I'm afraid to let anybody touch anything. They say when you go to bend that aluminum on them tubes that once it's bent, if you go to bend it back, it cracks. And they say do not use JB Weld on aluminum. I don't know. But you got to catch fish to give a crap. So, no, it's the same old carport I've always had. It creates a spray coming over the top corner, and I believe it knocks off 2 or 3 miles an hour. What are you beating on? Look, new wiring, new brake lights, tail lights. About got her Licking River ready. So I can go up and race J-Dog. I know you're listening, dog. Say J-Dog, J-Dog. Oh, here's Emmy's fishing pole. Up here. No, hang on. It's got a hook on it. You can't play with it right now. See? We caught a fish on that. So we caught fish on that. J-Dog, never heard of her. It's storming now. Well, son, it's absolutely beautiful here. Look here at these big bluebird skies. Beautiful. A little breezy, but I need to talk to Lucky Ronnie because he came down and fished Wheelgreen. We've only caught 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fish in 3 trips and nothing over 19 pounds. And I mean, long days on the water.
What?
Lisa. Wildcat, I don't know that name.
What, Lisa?
Say hi, Lisa. Sing your song. Do it. Ready, set, go.
I got my bar and I got my bait. All I had to do is sit and wait for a big fish come my way. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy.
Get them dirty socks out of my chair. Said I got my rod and I got my bait. All I got to do is sit here and wait for the big fish to come my way. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Yeah, I filled that tank up right there, Buggy. 14, get away from it. Get away from it. Yeah, 14 gallons of gas in it. And it had water in it. I had to pour it all out yesterday. Yeah, Lisa, tell me something about it. Girl. Hey, girl. Get out of my chair. Get out of my chair.
No, sand.
No, you got sand all in that chair, and I'm not sitting in it.
I don't want sand.
Well, you get it out.
I don't want to get out. Dirty.
Oh my God. Wildcat, buddy, back in 21, 22, I will admit, a long time ago, and I've slept since then. I took all this out of the pontoon. Y'all, I got to go dump this freaking cooler out because look what I left in it. Ugh.
What is in it?
Come here and look down in there real quick because I don't want to have the lid open too much. Come here. Yeah, hold your nose. Look down in there. A cart, some other things. Oh, that's going to be bad.
What we have to eat. Amen.
Wildcat, son, if I don't stay in touch with somebody on a regular basis, at least like once every 4 or 5 months, I don't know. I forget everything. I gotta go fill my coffee cup back up. Where you going, Rufus T. Jones? Huh? With me? Why you gotta follow me around? Because you love me. What was that? There's the king of the castle that scared the big baby. Big baby. Why you open that? Yuck, it does stink. Oh, buggy. It ain't really bad yet. If I don't do something, they was only put in there Saturday. It's Tuesday. And I remembered it was on the boat yesterday, so. Wow. The yard people's supposed to be here to mow today because I don't mow anymore. It's cheaper for me to just tell them to come mow it for $35. Not cheaper, but easier. $35 to come mow my yard and weed eat. Shoot. Don't you dare get my chair. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get your booty out of my chair. Oh my God. Oh, everybody's got a mowing business this time of year. The guy that mows my yard says they do anywhere between, they got a whole company, but they do anywhere between 60 to 80 yards a day. You believe that? If you're in the chat, it says there's 9 people. Speak up and say hi. If I don't get at least 9 people say hi, I'm going to cancel this chat off. Buggy did, Lisa did, Art did, Wildcat did. So that leaves a bunch more. Yeah, man. But, you know, where's your lid to this, Amber? Go find your lid. Put your lid on your markers. Because if you don't, they'll dry out, honey. You got her out of my chair. I got my chair, sucker. Cause I'm a day drinker, coffee drinker, long time partier, but I'm not a thinker. Lucy, say Lucy.
No.
Spy balls.
No.
Look, lady. Good morning. Close little guy jumped in my lap. Be in the house. I don't care what you do, you can't get all the gas out of that jug. I don't care. There's always a little bit in there, and I'm afraid there's some water still in there. Somebody told me to pour, uh, what is it, 99.9% alcohol, bottle alcohol in there, and then let it set, that it would evaporate all the water out. Oh yeah, Buggy. The sun don't bother you too bad, but you can put your legs in it and it'll warm you up. And then you got this little thing here that keeps you busy. Don't you shake your booty at me, youngin. Auga!
Hey, so long. This is what I'm gonna do today.
This is what she's gonna do today. Skip rope, skip the rope, skip Jack, skip rope. You know, well, Chad, you're gonna hit the car with your arm if you're careful.
Where?
What car is sitting beside you? Daddy's one that he wrecked. Yeah. Yeah. All of it. The whole entire thing. Gosh. He says, have you been doing much? Yeah, I've been doing quite a bit here lately. I ain't been catching, but I've been fishing.
Okay,
I think, like I was talking about a minute ago, I think we've caught
y'all.
8, maybe 9 fish in the past 3 trips. And none of them been big enough to even count. So
Okay.
I think they're on spawn down here already. Because I've got to clean that fuel tank out. Why you keep asking so many questions?
I want to help you.
No, you don't never want to sit in that chair and get out of it.
I do.
Get over there.
Still long. This is what I'm going to do today.
That is real possible. We had the storm tonight. Buggy, they're talking tonight.
Okay. And also, there's what is it? Get what nasty high blow a playground away,
A tornado.
and a tornado has to come here, and it will be done, and it will wash all stuff away.
You talking about a flood or a tornado?
A tornado.
They say there's possible tornadoes.
Yeah, no tornadoes will blow everything away.
Look at this mess around here. Looks like the Sanford son lives here. Said I got my rod and I got my bait. Yeah. They drop it like flies when they don't say hi. I'm gonna start kicking them out.
What?
Yeah, the flies. Man, but I can't believe I finally got this tune lined out. Now all I got to do is get some fresh gas in that jug, but I'll have to wait a few days. I'll get paid because I've spent all my money putting the gas in it and had to pour it all out. I mean, 14 gallons of gas at, I think it was $2.89, so we might as well say $3. So 4 times 3 is what, 12? Damn, that's a lot of gas. That's a lot of money. I didn't really think about it like that. Plus the truck, gas for the truck, gas for the boat. I could use that stinky old bait buggy. Well, that's a good thing, Buggy. I'm glad you're back to working, buddy. I mean, Makes for a rough time. My neighbor over there has not mowed her yard this year, and I ain't gonna mow it for her this time. I went over there and mowed it before, and she don't even say thank you. I would throw up if you open it. It cost me $75 to go fishing.
Pepper. Let's go inside.
You want to go inside? Well, go on. Nobody's holding you back. Are you scared?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was so I can go inside faster.
So you want somebody to count so you can run, so you can make it inside faster. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're out. Well, I've been thinking about doing a few of these lives again. I don't know, just hanging out and shit. But I don't want to overrun nobody, and I don't care if I piss anybody off. They don't bother me. Y'all know me better than that. See, they dropping like flies. We went 9-6 in a matter of a heartbeat. Boom, boom, 3 gone. Guy to the north of me didn't know how much last year. You gotta know what I can't keep up. Hey, man. Them guys that come mow my yard, mow my yard, they have those Skags, commercial grade. I told him the other day when he comes, man, you need to stop sharpening them damn blades. All you doing is cutting the tops of the dandelions off and bending the grass over. It ain't cutting it. I do too, Buggy. I mean, it's, but my carport is a little different. I like for it to look nice, but we got so much junk. 2 sheds full. It don't take long just to fill a shed up. Man, I feel so good that I got that damn motor running. I mean, and it runs like a top smooth. If I blow up now, my luck. Put the link up. I'll come up. If I put the link up, Buggy, can you anything? Because I need somebody who knows how to control this damn thing. How do I get that share your referral? I'm frozen. Won't you go live, Buggy? Because I don't know why I got 3 bars. I just lies, Buggy, lies. Tuesday's gone with the wind.
Papa, guess what? The Minecraft people come for my birthday.
What?
Guess what? Who Minecraft?
You want Minecraft to come to your birthday?
I want some of all people.
Oh, you want all the people to come to your birthday party? You know why you want all the people to come to your birthday party?
Why?
Because that means the more presents you get.
From Minecraft people?
Yeah, maybe the people that come to your party will bring Minecraft. But
yeah.
You got a long time before your birthday, young, in August.
Yeah. And I want Minecraft birthday party or a Pepper birthday party.
Share it out, y'all. Let's put people in there. Let some people look. How do I click on Buggy? Add to stage.
Hey, what's up, man?
There he is.
Goodness gracious. That's easier. I'm tired of fucking typing. Or I'm sorry. Watch my mouth. I am so tired of typing.
Oh, son, you want to hear me talk?
Well, yeah, the baby there. I'm telling you, man, it stormed so hard just a minute ago. Little guy laying by glass door because the birds been coming in eating the June bugs off the porch. And that thunder hit so loud, he jumped up, come running over to my chair, jumped up there like, dude, man, what was that? I'm like, I don't know, man. It scared the hell out of me.
Big old dog of theirs in there, that big American pit bull. Son, when it thunders, he crawls under the bed.
Who done the work on your motor on your boat?
I did.
Yep, there you go. That's the only way to get it right.
And I don't really know what I was doing. I messed it up so bad trying to mess with it the first time that I got it out of time. I got the carburetor unadjusted. I got it all messed up.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
And so I said, you know what? I had made some marks with a permanent marker back where I started from on everything. So
yep, good call.
And I went right back to that. And then once I went back to that, I don't know, I just kept adjusting little here, little there. Instead of taking big bites, I took little bites.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, especially on a carburetor. I know I had a motorcycle one time, had 4 carburetors, and they set, in line like this. And I was getting ready to take them apart and clean them, and a buddy of mine said, hey, man, that rod that holds them all together, the throttle cable hooks to, he said, don't unhook that. Take them all 4 off at the same time. He said, that way they'll all stay in sync. And had he not told me that, I'd have pulled them all off one at a time. He said, dude, you'd have had to hook vacuum hoses and all kinds of stuff up on it to get it right again. I said, dude, $500 motorcycle, I'd have took it to the junkyard.
Yeah.
I still have it, actually. It's out in my storage, man. I got so much stuff I got to get done. I need
to have a yard sale.
I need to get me a big flatbed. Go to my store. I got 2 storage garages. Load all that stuff on them flatbed and go set up on a corner somewhere and have a big sale. And I'll probably get rid of most of it.
Man, they around here about once, maybe twice a year. I know once a year for sure. They have motorcycle sale, go-kart sale, race cars, anything that has to do with like any type of racing.
Yeah.
They have a big sale, and man, you'll go out there and there'll be 200 people set up selling just what I call junk.
Yep.
But man, I guess a lot of people want them for parts and stuff,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Well, I know over by the old house, there's an old grocery store that closed, just a little neighborhood grocery store. And there's always someone setting up there and just setting stuff out, for sale. And there's a couple more spots down that way. And I got an air compressor. I got a bench grinder, but it's got the pedestal that you screw down to the floor,
Yeah.
I got all kinds of stuff in there to sell. Not counting what I got in here on sale. And I just thought of that the other day. I thought, man, there's guys every time I go by there and it gets nice out, there's people, pulling there in the morning and they unload their trailer and set stuff up.
Yeah.
And like you said, most of their stuff's junk, and most of the stuff I got is actually pretty good stuff. I just, I got nowhere for it.
Yeah.
And then I got, there's so much junk in the garage from when we moved here when, Dad and Mom wouldn't let me throw hardly nothing away. And then Dad got so bad for almost 2 summers, I couldn't do anything, but take care of him. I couldn't even hardly leave the house.
Yeah. If you ain't
So now
stuff will pile up and you'll be saying, I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to mess with it.
Well, my goal is I got 2 trash cans. My goal is to take one can we put trash in every week, and the other can I'm going to just set at the front of that garage and start throwing stuff in it till it's full. Wheel it out there when he empties, and I'll do that. I figure maybe in 3 or 4 weeks I should put a dent in most of the stuff out there. I got stuff in there from my garage I built at Dad's. I got stuff from my room I had at Dad's that I had, on shelves and everything that I just don't have here.
Did you see what Jody said?
I can't see the chat. Hold on.
I
see. Well, I got to go over here to comments. There we go.
It's like I saw a ghost.
Hi,
Jody, click the
Jody.
link and come up and talk to me. Because I want to hear what she had to say about that big, beautiful. Come on up here, you big, beautiful thing, you. That's what she said to that catfish.
Yep. I can't go live because I don't have StreamYard no more. I think I get 20 hours a month, and that gives me Monday, Friday to get through the month. And I'm about done with that, to be honest with you. You get burnt out on it after a while, I think.
Well, hell, I'll give you my login, and you change it to yours, and you'll have 40 hours a month.
Well, shoot, they raised the price $44.
Really?
Yeah, I got a bill. It went from 26 to 44, and I was like, nope, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
And then I get a survey from them wanting to know why I stopped. And I just wrote in big cap letters spaced out, because you raised your price. I'd love to see how many people dropped your service in the last 6 months. Hey, Backlash, yo. Oh, yeah, Jody found her a place she's going to buy. Hey, Bobcat, morning, buddy.
Bird's Nest and Bobcat. Good Lord, these are like the old days.
Yep. Yep. Jody found her a place. She got her house sold. They just got to close on it. And then she found her a place on the lake. The one she did look at, it got sold already. It actually sit right on the lake. Has its own dock and everything. It's just like it's a trailer, but it's cool. Oh man, I got allergies so bad right now.
Oh, I know it. We was noticing the other night. We was out on the lake. The water, when it started getting the sunset and the wind died down, it was just like glass.
Yep.
There was a film across the top of the water, pollen.
Yep, 100%.
That's
I
really,
got happy.
I told them boys, I swear, I think them fish are on spawn already, because the ones we caught was beat all to hell.
I'll bet, man. I'll bet they are. Then depends on how warm water is, right?
Well, I don't know. That's what I always. Fishy path. Well, thank you, Bird's Nest. Appreciate you. Yeah, Bobcat, it's been a long time, buddy. I wish I'd have. Well, I know you're going to be on here. I'd have brushed my hair and everything.
There you go, Horseshoe, 100%. It don't matter what you live in as long as it feels like a home. That's the key. And it don't matter how big it is. If you got a house with love in it, you win, man. Bottom line. We ain't had a pot to piss in most of my whole life, man. And, we had love. So I'm a blessed human being. 100%.
I can say the same exact thing.
Exactly. Yeah. I've seen a lot of, and I lived over in Noblesville. It's Hamilton County, Indiana. It's like the rich county in Indiana. And I was doing appraisals. I've seen a lot of real unhappy rich people, man. A lot.
Hey, Buggy, I'm getting ready to turn 56 years old here in about a week. And I have never seen my mom and dad fight. I've seen a bicker,
Yep, same
I've
here.
never seen my dad drink, smoke, my mom's drink or smoke. I mean, argue with other people. Nothing.
Yep. Life is, that people get so confused on what's important in life. I have money. Heck, I lived over in Noblesville a couple years in a row. I made like $72,000 a year, and I wasn't happy. I got one more year, and technically I could retire if I wanted to, but I'm not.
Well, that's when you retire and then you work on the side for cash money.
Well, I can't with what I do, you know what I mean? And what I do is not hard. I could do what I do now until I died, and it ain't hard. The hardest thing I do is measure the outside of the house.
There was a guy came here and appraised, because, see, we're selling this house to my son and his wife.
Oh, yeah?
Embry's mom and dad. And we had an appraiser come just last week. And I swear it took him longer to get out of the truck and walk to the corner of the house and hook a tape measure up than he was here just about.
Yeah. It don't, if it's the worst
And
ones
that's
you
because
get in
he's
houses with.
years old.
Do what?
That's because he was over 70 years old.
Yeah.
Over 70. I mean,
You learn how to do it the shortcut way then.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay, Bobcat. See you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
I'm tickled to death with it. It's exactly what I wanted. I just sold a big house I couldn't keep up. I got something small I can pay cash for with no upkeep right off the there you go, Jody. And the key is once you pay cash, it's yours forever. You may have a lot fee or whatever, but if you got a lot fee, then you're not paying property taxes, so it equals out anyway.
Look here what I fish off of, Jody. Old people boat.
Ain't nothing. That's what I'm getting, right? I'm telling you, dude, it's the best catfishing boat in the world.
Well, I can't say that because, man, any type of wind, it sucks.
Yeah, get a bigger anchor.
I got some, son. I got one there that we made right here. I'll show you. That thing right 28 pounds, and it'll hold a tank back. But I'm telling you what, in the wind, you cannot stop sway or nothing. It sucks.
Well, you guys use a lot of
y'all
fishing. I'm a 3 fishing pole guy, so it won't bother me as much. And then if it gets a real pain in the butt, I'll run that bad boy up on the bank, throw the anchors out the back, and just fish out the back. If I get a fish, I get a fish.
That's basically how I do it anymore. I mean, I just sit up there and relax. And
that's it. I mean,
I can go to sleep, lay down, go to sleep. But I like to pull boards, man. I really like to pull boards, and it's so hard to do with the plane.
Oh yeah, see, I can't do that stuff. There ain't no. I've seen it. I know. You get hung up. And that kind of stuff would drive me nuts, man. I know me. I can't stand to get one rod hung up, let alone have to go back and get a couple unhooked. I know. Don't get me wrong. I know. You know, I would do like Bobcat does and fish that way. I could do that, but I couldn't pull boards.
Well, I do know that it makes it a lot easier if you got a good trolling motor, and I don't have a good trolling motor.
Yeah.
I pulled boards the other night with a foot control trolling board. Let me tell you what. After about an hour and a half, I was wore out.
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah, I don't want my fishing to be like work. That's why I like anchoring up and throwing my line out. That's just me.
But also, I just got this tune too that I can take Embry with me now.
Yeah, exactly.
During the day, and man, I put the top up. It creates shade.
Put a life jacket on her and not even worry. Let her run around the deck.
Her feet hits that boat. She's going to life jacket. So.
Oh yeah, 100% always. But and the key about the pontoon is if she has room to play and she won't get bored.
Oh, she goes from one end of that thing to the other.
Yeah.
The other night she was on there for about 3.5 hours. And then after about 3.5 hours, she was like, I'm ready to go home. I said, why? She said, because you don't have phone service. I can't watch YouTube.
That's when you download games on the phone so she can play them.
Oh, God.
I'm just lazy, man. I ain't going to lie to you. I want to anchor up, throw my lines out, and sit back and do nothing. That's fishing for me.
That's why I don't bass fish.
I was going to say, yeah, that's why, if I want to be busy, I'm going bluegill fishing down south here in the strip pits, and then you never get the rest. It's just, you're generally catching one after another down there.
Buggy, I was sitting out here the other afternoon, and there's some neighbors moved in down there at this house about 5 houses down. All of a sudden, I heard a dog barking, and I jumped up. There's all these little kids always I'm walking by, and I thought, well, man, that dog's got loose out of their yard, and he's attacking them kids. Because I heard somebody yelling, and I heard a dog barking. And by the time that I stood up, that dude had a pistol in his hand, and he shot that dog 8 times.
No kidding. The guy with the kids?
No. They live across the street.
Oh.
By God, their daddy and mama was out there raising hell because he was shot that dog right in the front yard. The law showed up and everything.
Oh, I'll bet.
But he said he was sitting in his house, and he said all of a sudden, he said they've had that dog for 2 years. He said all of a sudden that son bitch growled at him and bit him right on the chest and tried to climb up and was trying to bite him in the face. He said, I throwed it off of me. He said it run out the yard. He said I grabbed the pistol, went out and killed it.
Oh, I'll bet. You know, I had a pit bull one time I got when I come home from Fort Campbell, and he scared my wife. She said that when I went to work, he'd stand there and growl at her.
J-Dog in the house.
J-Dog. And I said, well, I'll get rid of him. And this dog was pretty mellow, but I gave him to a kid I worked with. I worked for an electric company that we wired apartments and crap. Well, he comes and gets that dog taken home, said he put it on a lead in the yard and said that dog just went nuts. Was jumping 6-8 feet in the air and just going crazy. He said, man, I hate to tell you. He said, dude, I had to shoot him. I couldn't get close to him. I'm like, oh, I'm glad you done it, not me, because my wife said he'd stand there and growl at her when I wasn't home. So sometimes they may just freak out like that, man.
His was a German Shepherd, though. I mean, it was
only really.
Yeah, they're usually not that aggressive,
No. They're usually real loyal to the owner, That's wild.
But I think he shot like 8 times. I think he hit it twice because that's somebody going in circles and running. And
man,
I done beat you to it, J-Dog. I done called him bird's nest.
I'm with you. I'm with him. He just tried to bite me. I guarantee that's over with. Dude, I'm the one feed you. You gonna bite me and I'll feed you every day?
Like Emmy's in there right now with that big American pit bull right now.
Yeah.
They had it since they bottle fed it. So she rides that thing like a horse, wrestles him, gets him in headlocks and everything else. It scares me to death sometimes.
Yep.
But they say, they won't bother her.
Huh. It's amazing. Well, then again, some dogs, a lot of dogs, if you got a baby and their baby's with it and they're growing up, they consider it one of their pack and they ain't going to let you get to it. They ain't going to let you do nothing to them.
Well, I do know that if somebody knocks on the door and Embry stands in the doorway to look and see who's out there, it will get between her and whoever's at the door and won't move. And if they come in, it stays between them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until it realizes, I guess, nothing's going to hurt her, and then it'll just ease off.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Yeah.
He's not aggressive or nothing. He just.
Nope. But that's part of his pack, and he's going to protect it. That's cool. I'm all about that. My little guy, he protects me. As long as I got treats. Yeah. As long as I got treats, he'll protect me. And as long as it ain't thunder.
Rat on acid, ain't it?
He's pretty mellow right now, actually. He's done pretty good. Well, that happened last year, too. This rabbit comes and had babies underneath my deck. And I didn't figure she'd do it this year because them dogs go nuts running around that deck when they go out. And they got one of them the other day and killed it. And so I yelled at him, told him, man, don't be killing the damn baby bunny rabbits. And I was weed eating over the other side of the garage yesterday, and the little one scared the little one up. And I think he may be the other one that was under there, but they'll go out there and spend an hour running around back and forth each side of the deck looking for that bunny rabbit, putting her nose under there looking,
Yeah.
And then Tillis gets up on the deck and the cracks between the boards, evidently she can smell real good because she runs her nose along them cracks back and forth trying to smell that rabbit. But I can't believe the mom rabbit had babies here again. It's like, you damn dogs are here. You seen them last year. But one thing about it, they usually in the evening, once it gets shade back there, they'll be out there for an hour and a half sniffing around that deck, won't come in.
What? You coming out for a minute? Don't let Leo out.
Why?
Not outside. He can go in the backyard, but he can't come in the front yard.
Why?
Because he'll escape.
He'll take off running like a crazy dog.
My moose.
Yeah, like Moose did.
That's crazy.
You're crazy. Hey, guess who's in there?
Hmm.
Guess who's in the chat?
Ew.
J Puppy. Mr. Turtle. Turtle.
Who's Turtle?
J-Dog.
J-Dog. You're not J-Dog.
I'm not J-Dog.
Get him,
Who's
J-Dog.
What birds just say we are planning for cat contours? Ah, dang, birds this. I can't even think that far ahead.
No, I can't think past tomorrow.
Find your lid.
There's sunroof leaking in that Buick, and I tried everything. I put rubber seal that's made for sealing around the gaps and stuff. That didn't work.
Yeah.
I finally got some Flex Seal, and I mask off all the way around that sunroof, just with the little gap there. You know what I mean? Well, it's like 3-inch thick blue masking tape.
Yeah.
And I used that and filled that crack in with the Flex Seal stuff. And so far, it's been 2 big hard rains, and it ain't leaked yet.
Well, that's
and
good.
well,
Find it, lay it on the table with the others.
the bad part is they built that. It's got 4 drains in it, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and it's got a trough around it, which tells me they built it knowing it was going to leak. Which I'm like, well, why in the heck would you build something like that knowing it's going to leak? You know, I wouldn't even offer it as an option. Well, them drains get clogged, and if they get clogged, that trough fills up, and that water runs down inside the car, mainly down the side of the door jamb thing, and runs up under the dash. It's done ruined the speakers. And heck,
Australian Shepherds are good.
First time it ever happened, I got some of them WeatherTech floor mats, you know what I'm talking about. And first time I ever done it, after Dad first bought, I went in, there was an inch of water in each of them floorboards. I'm like, what the heck? Did I leave the window down or what? And then I found out it was sunroof leaking. And so I YouTube, to see what was going on, how to fix it. And that's when I found out it had drains. The 2 back drains never would clog up. So until I got it sealed up, I'd come home in the evening. If there was a chance of rain, I pulled up on them ramps. How many batteries you got there? Was that 3 in sequence?
2 of them's in 24 volts.
Okay.
And this front one just works the lights. And then I got one for the fish finder, and then there's one for the starter back there, and then there's one to run all my LEDs, black lights at night. I run black lights at night.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a lot of money, have to buy all them batteries. I got 100 amp hour battery. It's been on the battery tender for 2 winters now. I hope it's still good. And I got to get another one. I'm like you. I got to get just a regular old one for the lights and stuff. Let me see that from front, straight on, looking straight at it. That's what I want to see. Okay. Well, I can see what you mean now. It sprays water up.
Well, Ronnie said, pop rivet a piece of metal down through here, and then let it float back, and just cover it up. Instead of trying to bend it out. But
you're talking about just pop riveting it on that seam right there, then, right?
Yeah, and then JB weld it back here. That way it'll just be a flat piece coming off, and it'll get rid of that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because when you get up to speed like I did the other night, water comes up and comes up over.
Yeah.
Just don't spray. Unless I can put me a shield out here like that.
That might be the easiest way.
Because they say if you bend that aluminum,
you don't want to bend it. It'll crack.
They say once it bends one way, you can't bend it back because, like you say, it'll crack.
It'll either crack or break, 1 of the 2. You can't heat it and bend it. You can't do nothing with it. See, and here in where I live, we had all them factories and stuff, right? Well, there was all these little shops that supported the factories. And there was one guy here had a aluminum welding shop. And after the factories closed, he started specializing in things like mag rims and vet wheels and stuff. And when he got done, you could never even tell that rim had been dented or anything.
Dang.
Oh yeah, this guy was awesome. He's retired now. He got old, but man, the guy could weld aluminum. I mean, like a magician. Well, my brother's Harley. He had a aluminum mag wheel on the front. I forget, it cost over $1,000 new. And he hit a pothole in Indy, blowed the tire, and dented that rim. And he took it to him. When he got done, you could never even tell it had anything wrong with it. But now he's gone now, and I don't know. I mean, those shops like that are getting fewer and far between these days.
Yeah, there's two welding shops down here closed down because some guy came in with a mobile welder, big truck and trailer. Man, he's nice.
Yep.
And it just put all the little welding shops out of business.
I wonder if he welds aluminum.
Yeah, he does it all. But
really,
I'd say he's expensive.
I was going to say it probably cost a little. Well, then again, you wouldn't have to take the boat nowhere. He'd come there. He might be able to weld something around that. You know what I mean? Make a piece of aluminum bent smooth around it and just cover it up with something smooth. You know what I mean?
Go sit down somewhere. What do you want?
Oh, Uncle Luke.
Lucy! He said, "Holy Leroy, Emmy!"
Fabricate something yourself and then have him come and weld it for you.
Uncle Lou. Say hello, Uncle Lucy. Say it. Well, I'm gonna turn the TV off. Say it or I'll turn it off. Hey, look, Lee's alive. Holy smoly.
Holy smoke, look at that big fish. Somebody let him hold their fish. Somebody let him hold their fish.
Was that us?
That was us. How about going to go to the store here in a minute? Is that a cigarette? I done smoked 5 of them.
I'm watching a darn training video on regression analysis, which is really a lot of fun.
I got to replace this flag. This baby has been through the hurricane. Lucy!
I got to get me a flagpole. I got a nice flag that I ordered from some veteran company here in America. They hand sew them and everything.
Look here, Lou, what old people fish off of. J-Dog taught me how to be an old people fisherman.
Heck
got the
yes.
rebel flag flying.
Only way to go, in my opinion.
We ain't skirt.
I'm not skirt.
Yeah, pulling boards with a foot control is not recommended.
No.
But you do what you got to do. He said, I guess I'm not old yet. Get us off TikTok mode. I don't know how to do that. J-Dog, I'm lucky to get this thing to go live, buddy.
I know. I went live on YouTube, and it wouldn't let me take it off that right there. You know what I mean? I don't know what was up with that.
I had to get rid of my deer head, so I just brought it outside and hung it on the shed.
There you go. Put it underneath the carport.
Oh no, there's enough junk under here.
Yeah, that's true. But it looks cool anyway.
I got more junk laying around here than you can shake a stick at.
I got a big old snapping turtle shell that I covered with polyurethane about 10 years ago, and I had it hanging above the garage door, and polyurethane just wore out. Now I got to redo it.
And Lou said, I guess I'm not old. You know what that means? That he got more money than he got sense.
Exactly. He want him rich guys.
Oh shit! Man, that wind's picking up.
And I got half the yard mowed and weed eated yesterday, and now it rained so hard. If the sun comes out today, I'm gonna be mad because I'll be able to sit out here and watch the grass grow.
Yep, it'll grow up, catch up right up with the other one.
I'm telling you, man, dude, it's like 2 times a week right now, almost. Actually, it is 2 times a week to keep it how I like it.
I can't remember how to do that, J-Dog. Settings, camera.
I've never had it go that way on YouTube, on a StreamYard where it was like that. I don't think you can change it after you're already there, can you?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Oh, I bet I can like that. Orientation settings are disabled while live.
Okay, wait. Yeah, orientation, then it should have the
landscape and portrait.
There you go. That's
but
the
I
one.
can't change it while I'm live.
Yep.
Daggone it. That is it. I guess you stuck with it like this. Won't you come up, J-Pup?
I didn't even notice it until they started mentioning it. I mean, I knew you was there, but I hadn't paid attention.
Turn auto rotate on your phone. It is on auto rotate.
That damn sun better not come out. You ain't got to put that on. It's all right. You ain't got to put them on. It's okay.
Well, it's easier for me to hear it.
Yeah, it's 72 degrees out right now. So yeah, I'm warm too.
Turn on the air. I thought it would just be.
It's 75 in here, so.
All that does, J-Dog, is give you a wider view of my big ass. That's what you look at, wouldn't it?
Oh, goodness.
Who are you talking to?
Talk to some people online live.
He said, that's fine. I'm just happy to see you on here. Right. Yeah. You don't love me.
Look at that magic.
What happened?
I don't know, but you're regular way now.
Well, that's because I turned my phone sideways.
Oh, well, yeah.
What's that mean? Style, media assets.
You're good. Don't change nothing right now.
Right.
That's right. We love us.
Hey, guess what? I'm gonna do this. I ain't been able to do this in a long time.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have no earphones in. I had earbuds in. I wouldn't be able to hear now.
He said, I love me some Leroy. I know you do.
Then I got a background on my PC of my family's land down Kentucky. Sure makes me want to go down there and go camping.
Oh, man. We was talking about that the other night while we was out on the boat. By the time it got midnight, though, I said, shit, it's too cold to be camping.
Yep.
I ain't doing it.
Now, after you cross the bridge going on to the property, there's a little holler about, I don't know, a quarter mile long goes back in there. And in the summer, it remains shaded the whole time. and it's about 10 degrees cooler back there than it is anywhere else. And that's where you set your camper up at. It's pretty decent. This place out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, in the hills of Kentucky, down by Harlan County and Whitesburg area.
Say hi, J Dog. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Buggy.
Mhm.
Well, you got a problem?
Hey, J Dog, you can lick underneath my testicle bag, okay?
Yeah, what he said.
What?
None of your business. If
I was here
anybody
way
didn't know,
before
he
you
said,
got in here.
"Hey,
pal."
girl.
Oh, wait, I take that back. You sent me an I love you thing the other day. Never mind. I'm sorry, J Dog. I feel bad now.
Lou, Uncle Lou. Say hi, Uncle Lou. That's what most people do when they see him too, Emmy. They run behind.
See, you got it turned up the other way now.
Yeah, I can't see chat when I turn the other way.
Oh, okay. Yep, I see what you're saying.
Can I have a popsicle?
Can you have a popsicle?
Of course, you should have two.
No, not two.
That's what I said to Uncle Lou. I was like, man, look how big she is. Not only that, she's got a pretty good vocabulary, actually.
I had to go to the grocery store yesterday, and she had to pick out this big. She wanted these one popsicles, but my God, I didn't realize how high prices of that stuff went up. I said, we used to get these for $1.99 a box. Now they're $5.99.
My mom always bought those kind, and you get the big bag, and they're long plastic straw like job. Or yeah, there you go, like those exactly.
That's the poor people ice cream.
You're exactly right. You get that and Kool-Aid at my house, and I can remember we used to make popsicles out of Kool-Aid and ice trays.
Well, yeah.
It's an art to being poor.
Yeah, boy. Show them your ice cream now.
I love when rich people get poor and they don't know how to do it. Like, here, let me tell you what you need to do. First thing you do is go to the dollar store and buy some ice trays and 3 or 4 packs of Kool-Aid and a bag of sugar. That should last you a month. Yeah, what am I talking about? I'm poor.
Shoot, son, I put the P and the O and the O and the R in poor.
Yep, I'm with you.
What's that old saying? I'm so poor I can't even pay attention.
Yep, I was in the change jug yesterday to go get a gallon of milk. But I got money coming in. I got to wait. I even called one of them lenders and asked them what the pay cycle was. Well, it's 30 days after we closed the loan and the appraisal. I'm like, man, why y'all got to wait 30 days for? You know you got the money.
I think this guy here charged them, I think it was around $800 to come.
Oh, you're kidding me. I'm in the wrong place. I need to move down there.
I'm pretty sure it's like $750 or $800 or in between there.
Who's it? Is it going through a bank or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Local bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Well,
those are so hard. Those are so hard to get into, to work for. You know what I mean? You almost got to know someone in the bank.
Yeah, but he said he drove for 2 hours to get here.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah. Well, hell, I'd drive for 2 hours to do $800.
Oh, well, I would too, but you'd think there's somebody closer around there. I always, every year for I don't know how long, I would re-up my application to the VA to get approved for the VA appraisal list. And every time they'd tell me they didn't have any openings in my area. Well, then a buddy of mine bought a house in Noblesville with a VA loan, and they sent a guy from Fort Wayne, which is 60-some miles away. I called the VA guy and asked him, I said, why you send a guy 60 miles away and then you tell me you don't have anybody in this area? I said, technically, the guy's not geographically competent to appraise in my market. And that's when I learned about it's who you know, so I gave up on it. But banks, man, they're the best because they pay well. Even like what I do is called, they go through what's called an appraisal management company, and they'll charge the homeowner or whoever $550 for the appraisal, and I get 4 1/4 of it because the AMC takes a cut. And that's standard these days, especially if you're doing FHAs and HUDs and stuff like that. But I mean, I figured up one time still at 400 and just even at $400 in appraisal, it's still almost $65 an hour. Here's an interest. Uh-oh. Can you guys in the chat still hear it? Yeah, hang on here. I don't care. I was reading. Yeah, that's what it was. Here's an interesting headline. Truck to sign executive order requiring truckers to be proficient in English. I didn't know this, but the move will reverse a 2016 memo from the Obama administration, which told the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administrations that it was not required to place drivers who could not read English out of service.
Shut up, Lou.
So you could have a guy driving a semi in America who can't even read English.
Hey, they're like that all the time, son.
Well, the headline is Trump's going to sign an executive order requiring truckers to be able to read English, to be proficient in English. So he's reversing that.
A paper. Where's that ice cream? Where'd you set it at?
Where the ants
God.
are.
You can't just set that thing down, baby. It'll melt and cause a sticky ass mess. Then I gotta clean it up, and then mommy will get mad at me because you.
Be like, but the dog's eating it.
Where'd you put it at? You can't put it right there. Leo will eat it.
Hey, well, you need to cut it in half, Papa, where I can eat one half and then come back and eat the other half later.
Here, hold this paper towel. Give me your ice cream.
Are you cutting it? How did you do that?
Because I'm magic.
You can have
I don't want this one. I'm gonna put it back in the freezer. Hey, go turn that TV off if you're not watching.
That's an old one.
Damn, I kicked myself out again.
Dang it.
There's a guest. Who is that? Oh, it's me. Damn, I thought we had somebody else come up with it. Buggy?
Inbox. Uh-oh. I don't do Indianapolis. Dagnabbit. Appraisal request come in,
Started
but it's
working on blue again. I got it from lime green to sky blue now. So.
nice. I don't do Indianapolis anymore.
Cletus McFarland and the Freedom Factory. Can you hear me?
Yep.
You see where Cletus McFarland and the Freedom Factory are going to be in Indy this weekend?
Really?
Yeah. You want to go up there and check them out?
I may have to. Well, I know this weekend, the first weekend of May, they got the mini marathon and the track opens for practice. And then I think next week is the first week of qualification.
Damn. I got to go to the store and get cigarettes. This is killing me. It's only been an hour.
Thank you, man. Well, I'm on budget status on smokes right now until the 1st. So I got a pack and a half to last me till then. I should be all right.
Well, I really am.
735 North Park Avenue in Indianapolis. I better look that up. I think that's in the hood, actually. And if it is, I won't be going there.
I'm wanting to go up toward.
You broke up.
To the dam to go down there. I read on one of those things that their skipjack are biting at the dam now.
Yeah.
So I went and ordered me a bunch of sabiki rigs.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely in the ghetto. I ain't even going to look at that.
Well, I'm starting to smell them fish. I need to do something with them pretty soon.
Well, I'd have done something with them 2 days ago. I'd have took them to found me a dumpster and throw
I am. I'm getting ready to go throw
them
them in that dumpster right over there because today's garbage day, and he's actually about an hour late. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yep.
go in there.
What number? That's 411 Park.
Oh, man, it's
Ooh,
heavy.
this may be the revitalized area, though, too. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it looks like it. Huh.
I go dump them in the neighbor's garbage can.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man, this may be a nice neighborhood, actually, but you go 2 blocks the other way and you're getting into Ghetto Central. Oh, heck, I was going the wrong way, wasn't I? Wait. I know that sound. I got to mute. Make it show up. I got to mute.
No, I'm done. Good God.
What is that address? Oh, 735. Keep going forward, buzz.
Whew.
What we got here? Or something. That might be a condo. Doesn't say it. Yeah, I better stay away from that. You done retching? Yeah, them are.
Hey, y'all.
Houses.
Stay away from those gray hoses, the silver hoses that have that primer bulb. Those things ain't worth a freaking nickel.
What are they?
Those gray. The silver ones.
Oh, okay. You
Go
kind
with
of
the black
froze up.
hose. Don't never go with silver because those.
What the heck is this? There
J-Dog, if I can find somebody, it's supposed to rain, son. They're calling for heavy rains every day this week. But I can't do nothing during the week because I got that thing right there. Ain't that right? Lies, child, lies. Is that good?
See a 703 North Park.
So good. I'm gonna be
Well, I'm going to set my phone right here and I got to go in and go to the bathroom. You talk to them, okay? Don't mess with my phone.
We'll be talking to her, there's no doubt. Hey, Emmy, how you doing, honey?
eating a popsicle.
Oh, man, I love popsicles.
I'm eating with strawberry.
It's strawberry? You're kidding me. That's my favorite, too. I'm with you, man. Strawberry is good.
Mm-hmm.
I
Also,
think
watermelon. It's strawberry and watermelon.
it's both?
Yeah.
Really? No, I like strawberry. I'm not much for watermelon. But I think strawberry is the best that there is.
I know.
What are you and Papa gonna do today?
I'll go to my mommy's house.
Oh, okay. You need to tell Papa to get you a paper towel to put on the bottom of that popsicle so you don't end up wearing it all. Do you let the puppy lick the pop? Oh, she's gone. My grandkid was bad about letting the puppy lick the popsicle.
Use that red towel right there. Wipe your hands off.
This one?
Yeah.
No,
Why are you walking like that? You got ice cream melted all over you, don't you?
I need a paper towel to clean it.
That could be possible. Son, please don't come out.
Oh, son.
It just rained so hard. I'm telling you, if it comes out, I'm mowing again Friday.
Well, eat it before it melts.
Oh,
I know it's cold. It's called ice cream. And ice is cold. Don't know. I don't know. I don't like to plan that far ahead, Jado, because I never know what the frick I'm going to be into. And what the wind is blowing, hurricane force now.
yeah.
What does that mean on there? Share your referral link anyway.
I have no idea. I don't push no buttons. I don't know what they are anymore. I ended up cutting myself out of live, and
There you go. Get a $10 discount. I guess I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I guess if I click on that and I'm new to StreamYard, it'll give me a $10 discount.
Yeah, is that just a one-time deal, or is that?
Yep, it says new to streaming or looking to level up. Check out StreamYard and get $10 discount.
Well, there you go. Something stupid StreamYard puts in your way now. Yeah.
I've never seen it before. Where's it at, in the chat window or something?
Yeah.
Oh. You know what I hate is the darn little heart thing they got in the corner on your phone, because the first line of chat that comes in, or first, you can't read the whole thing. And
Yeah, my battery's already dead.
On what, your phone?
Hell yeah, I went from 77% when I started this live. An hour and 18 minutes later, I got 19%.
Yeah, live eats them up, man.
Well, plus this phone's been around since Moses got parted the seas.
Man, I was at Walmart the other day getting dog food, and I had to pick up this big box of dog food, so I set my phone down on the shelf, picked up the dog food, set it in the cart, and I looked up, and the guy needed to come through there. And I'm like, here, hold on, man, I get out of your way. And I turned my cart and took off, got up to register, and realized I didn't have my phone no more. So I hustled my fat ass all the way back to the dog food place, because it's naturally in the back corner now, and it wasn't there. I was like, man, this sucks. Because it dawned on me how many numbers I had in there that I wouldn't be able to get back, different lenders and people I've met through catfishing and everything. And so I went ahead and checked out, and I thought, yeah, I go by the office. Maybe some good person turned it in. And one of the employees found it and turned it in for me. Thank goodness.
Uh-oh. Go throw that ice cream away, and I'll clean that mess up. Just throw it away. Oh, Emmy, you got that shit dripped all over the kitchen room and everything. Go wash your hands in the bathroom. Soap and water. Oh, Lord. I'll be back, Emmy. I'm going to the store. You stay here by yourself. I'm just playing. Wash your hands. I wouldn't go anywhere without you. Look at these big old rolls of duct tape, Buggy. Them some biggins. Matthew.
Want to be outdoors? Hello. Oh, there's the sun. Are you kidding me? God, please don't let the sun come out right now.
And the honeysuckles are blooming and everything.
Now listen real quiet. You can hear the grass growing.
Yep.
Yep. Sure can. I know they was hustling yesterday around to get all the fields planted around me, so they must have known there's rain was coming.
Yeah, they've been calling for this rain since the middle of last week.
Yep. I know there's, I think, I don't know, probably 10 different farm fields around me. And they had probably at least half of them planted yesterday evening. Well, that's when I went down the road. They probably, I know it, just about dark time, they were still running in the one behind me. So they may have planted all night. I don't know.
I'm just checking all the welds, making sure I don't see no cracks in the welds or nothing.
Yeah.
It'd be my luck to be going across the water and look back.
Oh, fall off. Yeah.
He said, morels are popping like crazy. Yeah, Uncle Lou, this is a little town right up from where we live at. They call it the Mountain Mushroom Festival. Because it's
Really?
like the foothills of them going into the Appalachians, I guess, is what they call it. It really ain't, but they call it that. And they have, I don't know, you can buy mushrooms, but man, they're so damn high.
I know a guy goes out and hunts them and takes them to Indianapolis and sells them at like Ruth Chris Steakhouse and stuff. The big fancy restaurants will buy them.
I know, ginseng is a thing around here.
Oh man, that property I was just telling you about, my family's property, it's full of it. But you get caught in there trying to dig it up, you will definitely get shot.
Yeah, them people's, you know.
Well,
you figure, I think a pound of it dried is $1,000.
No shit.
Yeah.
I know we had a family reunion a couple of years back, and my grandpa's brother, he's the oldest son left. My great grandparents had 11. He's the oldest one. And there was two people, I don't know, they was related to somebody there, but they was back there digging it up. He walked back there and he said, I'll tell you what, you put that shit back in the ground, and if you take anything off this property, I'll shoot you before you get across the bridge. He said, nothing leaves this farm.
Put lid on it.
And I'm just thinking, well, he was waiting. Them guys, it's so middle of nowhere. Them guys just waited till the family reunion was over and snuck back there some night and got it all. But my great grandpa, when he made his will, that property could never be logged, strip mined, or sold unless it's 100% consensus of every oldest living child, which means it'll never be sold, logged, or stripped.
Well, they say that and they want that, but there's ways around that. Come on, let's go in for a minute.
Yeah, this family here kind of take you back there. We got our own graveyard there, so good chance you could disappear if you was to try to do that.
Well, see, where my mom growed up, she had a stillborn sister back in the day, and then her brother had a baby that lived to be was only like 1 or 2 years old. Now this was back in the day, and they created a cemetery for the family.
Yep.
And then over the years, no family lived there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And after a while, they come in there and they wanted to build a big old subdivision back in this area. I'm talking $1 million homes.
Yeah.
You know, them people paid and had those graves dug up and moved without
Yep.
telling the family.
Well, I don't know. Let's see. There's I think 20 family members in the graveyard right now, from great grandpa, great grandma, my grandpa, my uncle, my aunt. There's quite a few people in it, and this place is 100 years from subdivision area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I say out in the middle of nowhere, I mean you drive across this mountain in a gravel road and back down the other side where coal trucks run, and then you get on this pavement road and drive for probably a half hour and get back in there.
Get up in there.
See, the old house that my grandpa and them growed up in was there until about 6 years ago or so. They had a guy staying there, you know, would mow the grass, mow the lot or the property and take care of everything or whatever. Well, evidently he built a fire in the fireplace without cleaning it out that year and ended up burning the house down. And this coming up family reunion, they're going to talk about building another house. That way, anyone that's in the family wants to go there and stay, they can just go there and stay at the house. Not permanent, like on vacation or whatever, you know.
I might lose service here if I do, because I'm running up to the store. If I do, I don't know. I may not.
It'll stay on as long as I don't log off.
Oh, daggone, I just bumped into the damn garbage can and knocked that some bitch over.
There's an old corn crib on this property that was built with logs from the place, and Grandpa said it was there when he was born. Grandma died 4 or 5 years ago.
I run in. I'm just backed into my neighbor's garbage can and spilled his garbage over in a ditch.
Ah.
Well, he shouldn't have put it that close to my driveway.
Better go back and pick that up.
I will when I get back.
I know.
Maybe. Maybe.
Depends on if there's any carp in it.
Yeah, God, thank God it wasn't mine.
I'd have took the whole cooler with me right now, and I'd have thrown it in the dumpster at the gas station.
Now, I found out how to fix them coolers once you leave them stink like that. You fill in some bitch just full of water and set it out with the lid off of it. Let it sit there for about 2 days, and it won't smell no more.
Huh. I know I missed a bluegill one time in the live well on the little boat in August. And I don't know, me and Dad was sitting around the backyard a couple of weeks later. And I was like, "You smell dead fish, Pop?" And he's like, "I was wondering, maybe we need to wash the boat out. Maybe, you know, just got fish stuff on the floor or whatever." I went over by the boat and sniffing around, and I opened that lid to that live well, and I about fell over. And the worst part was I had to get that dead fish out of the live well. It was stuck down underneath the pipe that drains the water out. I had to get it out first, and then I forget what all I used to clean it out. Well, I used some baking powder and vinegar and all kinds of stuff to get the smell out of there. And I almost had to clean up vomit out of it because it was making me get sick.
Stay right here, Amy. Sit in that seat. Don't you move. I'm going to run in the store real quick. There's nobody here.
So what you doing?
I ain't doing what you doing.
Eating gum now?
Now I said right there, don't touch anything. You're chewing gum now?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, what kind? Bubble gum?
Yeah.
Can you blow a bubble?
No, I don't know yet.
Okay, I couldn't either when I was your age. You'll get it eventually.
And like last time I tried, it was still hard.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so hard. The
It is
new
hard.
ones are not hard.
Until you learn how to do it, it's hard. I agree.
I know. When I grow up, I think I could.
Yep, I think I was probably 7 or 8 years old before I got to where I could blow bubbles.
No.
Are you still in here?
You gotta be careful not to blow them too big because you'll pop it and it'll go in your hair.
Oh, you blow bubbles?
No, I don't know yet, Papa.
Yeah, we
No,
were just
that
talking
was
about
just
bubble
big.
blowing.
Huh?
She's like me; she ain't got that far yet.
What was it day?
Well, I'll tell you what, where I smashed my finger last year, I actually, it would have been better off if it just smashed that whole nail off and it never come back because it grows so weird, man.
Okay, that's it. Hey,
Did you hear about that, Leroy? Oh, man, I was mowing and the handle that raises and lowers the deck on the mower, right? Well, there's a pole with the meter base on it comes down. There's a breaker box. Then it goes underground to the garage and into the house, right? Well, I was trying to get real close to it, and I forgot that handle was sticking out, and the handle got stuck on the box, right? So I grabbed the handle and pulled up on it, and I had my foot on the brake, and I was reaching down to put it in reverse to back up, and my foot slipped off the brake, and it went forward, and that little tab that sticks out, you put the lock on, cut the end of my finger off. Or smashed it off. It didn't cut clean. It was a smash. It hurt like so bad, man. And I actually came in the house and was like, oh, man, Mom and Dad was asleep, thank God. And I run water on the first and realized that was a horrible mistake because that made it hurt 100,000 times worse. So I went out to get the lawnmower and pull it up by the garage. Because once I got, if I could get it to stop bleeding, I reached down for the handle that I was holding on to, and the end of my finger was stuck to the handle.
Oh.
Yeah, so I took it off, laid it on the table, and took a picture of it, and then took a picture of my finger and sent it to my son on text and said, "You think I'll go to the hospital for that?" He texted me back, "I'm on my way." It smashed behind the bed of the nail. It smashed behind it, and everything below it just pulled off, and it took the nail and everything, and then the nail growed back. But I lost. Your middle finger usually sticks up above the other one. Mine's below the other two right now. But the fingernail is like, I can't even describe it. It's kind of fat and it grows downward. It sucks. I wish it would just peeled it all off and left it off. But I got the emergency room and where you check in or whatever, and it was full of people. And I had my hand wrapped up in a towel, and the lady at the thing, she said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, I smashed into my finger off." "You did?" I said, "Yep." And I started unwrapping it. I said, "You want to see it?" She said, "No, no, no." I was like, "Okay." And I didn't wait. They took me right in. And that lady said, "I'm going to have to scrub that." And I said, "Well, you're going to have to numb it before you do." He said, "Oh, no problem. Don't worry about it." She gave me a shot right above the knuckle in my hand, 2 of them. And that finger was numb for almost 2 days. Because I told her I couldn't take any opioids. And she said, "Well, I'll numb it up and it'll stay that way. But once it's done, it'll hurt."
Why are you not broken in glass?
Well, because they're supposed to be here tomorrow.
But the very end of it, if you touch it, the very end below the nail, it's like numb. You know what I mean? It tingles. So those nerves will never change, I don't suppose.
Don't come out this side, Tommy. Buggy, can you hear me now?
Yep.
My phone is dead, and I don't have a charger with me. So I'm going to have to get off here before his phone dies. And
All right, brother. No worries.
Hey, we'll do this again. I enjoyed this. It's been a long
I
time.
hope we do. I most certainly did too, man, for sure.
All right. Well, I
I'll be
appreciate
on
you.
Monday morning at 5 or 6 ish till 8.
All right.
Only go on till 8. I got shut off then, or I lose all my time. But I appreciate you having me up there, man.